Hello and welcome back to the channel. Now, it looks as though there might well still be some hope for the Nigerian state, and it looks as though that hope is vested in the Nigerian people, because it looks as though the Nigerian people are now starting to reignite their mindset, and I think a lot of that has to do with all that Sowore stuff. But I think there's a reawakening of the Nigerian consciousness, and that consciousness is now starting to bring to bear. So what do I mean? Well, let's go to Kano State and let me read you this story that I came across. So Ganduje loses Kano State to Kwakwanzo's son-in-law after final results of 44 local government. The opposition People's Democratic Party PDP governorship candidate Abba Kabir Yusuf has got the highest number of votes from the results of the 44 local government areas in Kano State. The resident electoral commissioner of the state, Rizkawa Shehu, has ordered for fresh collation of results from the wards in Nasarawa local government after the local government coalition center was attacked and the main result sheet was torn. However, Kabir Yusuf, a son-in-law of ex-governor Rabiu Kwakwanzo, won the pending local government, which had delayed the final announcement of governorship election results in the state. After collation of results from 10 wards of the local government last night, PDP scored 54,349 votes, while the governing All Progressive Congress (APC) scored 34,297 votes. Based on the results collated at the State Coalition Center, the PDP, which had earlier polled 960,004 votes from 43 local government areas, now has a total of 1,014,353 votes. The APC, which had polled 953,522 votes from 43 local government areas, now has 987,819 votes. So it looks as though the PDP has taken Kano State, and that is quite significant because Kano State, as we've already discussed in previous videos on this channel, is one of the pivotal states in the Nigerian state. So Kano State, along with Lagos State, are two of the deciding states of the direction of travel of the Nigerian presidency. So if PDP has now captured this state, well, then that bodes well for democracy in Nigeria, because the people are now having their voice heard, and that voice speaks loudly as a rejection of Buhari and the dollar pocketing Ganduje of Kano State. So this is the state of play in Kano State. This is one that I have been monitoring, and this is one that I've been feeding back to you guys. So this is the latest development. So to all intents and purposes, and it looks as though this has been declared, and this will be formally declared soon, it looks as though PDP has now taken Kano State. So with PDP taking Kano State, with Atiku going to court to challenge the result of that heavily rigged presidential elections that we saw, it looks as though the will of the people might still well hold sway in Nigeria. So this is where we are. This is the state of play. This is what is going on. You heard it here first. One man went to Mo. Let's have a conversation around this topic in the comment section. But before we go have that conversation around this topic in the comment section, click on that red subscribe button so it goes gray. Haven't done that, click on the bell button as well so you're notified as soon as I drop a video. So once you've done both, let's go discuss Kano State in the comment section, because this is one I want us to really dig into. So I'll leave you here and I'll join you in the comment section where this conversation carries on. So leave you here, meet you there, and I'll say peace.